Hi Aries, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is going to be your reading for May 2020. I am going to start with the Fountain Tarot. Let's do a Celtic cross for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for for May 2020. I'm sorry, I'm rusty. It's been a while. So here we go. This is for May 2020. What's going on with Aries? Hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you're taking care of yourselves. Hope it's all over soon. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Woo! There we go. Woo! All right. Side reads. We've got Five of Wands. Conflict, fighting, irritated. This is a lack of confidence within yourself possibly, or lack of confidence in your relationships with others. Let's see where this goes. I got another side read here. So here we are. Eight of Wands, Two of Swords, Judgment, King of Wands, Page of Cups. So Eight of Wands is about messages coming through very quickly. Excitement, high energy, things happening fast. Two of Swords is indecision. So possibly something has escalated quickly. Something's happening very quickly. There's a lot of energy behind this. And then there is this energy here of having still not made a decision, having to choose. And until you take the blindfold off and choose one, there's two truths, two options, two swords, needing to make a choice. And then we have Judgment. Judgment is like the epiphany, the big wake-up call. You'll usually see Angel Gabriel blowing on the horn and waking the dead. So it can also speak to someone from your past returning. This is a fate card, something that, free will is not involved here, okay? King of Wands, it could be you, Aries, because you are a fire sign and wands represent the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. King of Wands is someone who is powerful, virile, confident, very inspired, action-oriented, works with their hands, works with their creativity, artistic, someone who really likes to get in there, and someone who's really exciting and magnetic. Then you have Page of Cups. A Page of Cups can represent all the pages. Their function is to bring messages, relay messages, or it could be someone who is a very sweet child. Okay, so let's see where this goes. On the bottom, we've got, Eight of Swords, fear. Okay, fear, a lot of talk, gossip, slander. How I'm reading this right now, and feeling like you can't see clearly because the fear is overtaking you. So definitely there's a conflict, things moving quickly, indecision. Could be someone from your past returning, could be someone who is like this King of Wands, or that could be you, okay? So somewhere along the line, there could be a message coming through, or it could be a conflict regarding you having to choose between possibly your child or a partner, or I don't know. Take it how it is. Okay, I'm just telling you what the cards mean. So let's keep shuffling, Aries. Aries, this is for you for May 2020. Can we please get a Celtic cross? Can we please get a Celtic cross for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020? Okay, usually I wait for a card to pop out as a sign that that's the end of the shuffle. And since there isn't one, I'm just going to cut the deck here. Okay. Let's do that. So for you, Six of Cups, again, could be someone from your past or feeling nostalgic. Seven of Cups, ooh, King of Cups. So this is the conscious, subconscious is the fountain. Your challenge is Seven of Cups, recent past, Hangman, recent future, Wheel of Fortune. You right now, Four of Coins, around you, Chariot, hopes and fears, the Sun, outcome, Ten of Wands. On the bottom, we've got the Hermit, which is normal because, you know, we're all in self-isolation right now. Everybody's staying home. That's another card of self-isolation with the Four of Coins, as you can see, as well as being shut off, closed off from others. So the Cups energy in terms of you, your challenge, and what's in your mind right now consciously, it could be that you're thinking about someone who is a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, King of Cups. Could be someone who is a male, older, established, works with, you know, in the fields of medicine, kind of like a doctor, therapist, artist, things of that nature. Compassionate, caring, artistic as well. So that's what's in your conscious here. Or it could be just you being very much in control of your emotions. And then for you, you got Six of Cups. This is feelings of nostalgia, happy childhood memories, someone from your past, okay? Typically family, an ex-boyfriend, someone from your hometown, something that brings up nostalgic feelings. So this is how you're feeling right now. Reminiscing, thinking about somebody or some time back in the day where you were happy and you felt innocent and so on. You can see that even in your hopes and fears with the Sun card. Challenge is Seven of Cups. So much going on, and that reminds me of that Eight of Wands in the drop, which is like things happening quickly. Seven of Cups is building castles in the sky, a lot of daydreaming, where your imagination is running wild. This is not necessarily a card about action. It's about more, a lot of thinking about, you know, all your different desires and wants and so on, and trying to figure out things and being overwhelmed with options. So this is your challenge, is a lot of daydreaming, I would say, because it's in the challenge position. Not so much action. So it could be with Six of Cups and Seven of Cups. You're in this mode of thinking about someone from the past, and your challenge is that there's not enough action. There's a lot of thinking, but there's no action here to back this up, okay? In the foundation, you've got the Fountain. The Fountain is about the ether, the space of like beyond the veil, something along the lines of where it's very spiritual, where all the thoughts, like the Akashic records, all thoughts and all memories, everything has been recorded. And I always find this card kind of throws me off every time in the decks because the Fountain is not in the other decks. So I have to refer back to the manual. But anyway, let's just leave it there, okay? Your subconscious feeling very spiritual, okay? And that's backed up with the Hermit and the Hangman. This is recent past. This is sacrificing for others, a fate card. Being in a position, being pushed in a position, much like all of us are right now, where you're sacrificing for your family, your friends, helping out, sacrificing of yourself, feeling stuck to benefit others as well, to help out with others. In the recent future, there's a Wheel of Fortune, positive card. That's saying things are going to change. Something is going to change and bring in something new. So if things have been stagnant and there's no action, Wheel of Fortune brings in a change. There will be action. We saw that in the drop with the Eight of Wands. You right now, you have Four of Coins. Four of Coins is not being open, not being receptive. It's very much, if you look real close, Four of Coins and the Hermit. Very isolated, alone, feeling cut off. Having that time to spend, counseling yourself, with introspection and self-counsel, and maybe you're meditating and doing other spiritual activities because of the Fountain card. Around you, you've got the Chariot. So someone is coming, and they're coming fast. Chariot, is a fate card. It's gonna happen. So this person who's returning, it's very quick. It could be a Cancer, because this is also represented. The Chariot is represented by Cancer as well as the King of Cups. So it could be a Cancer coming back to you, okay? And the Chariot is very determined, very powerful. This is the Kingmaker card. They go out, they go into battle, they win, they come back a king. It's exciting. It's happening fast. And this reminds me of, again, that Eight of Wands in the drop. Hopes and fears. You've got the Sun. Maybe you're hoping for a baby. Maybe you're hoping that everything is going to be great by the summertime. Maybe you're hoping for that this is it, that this is going to be the happiness that you've been seeking. Nobody's scared of the Sun card. So I'm going to take that as a very, very positive card. And Sun is the most positive card in the tarot deck. Now the outcome, you got 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands, it reminds me a little bit about that 2 of Swords in the drop. That energy. 10 of Wands is when the castle is right there in sight and you've been carrying a heavy load all this time that's been weighing you down. You know, responsibilities, your work, all these types of things that have been stressing you out. And the 10 of Wands says you're almost there. Don't give up. It's just one more big push and then you can drop those wands, chill out and kick back. So here it says one more push. It's almost there. And then you're going to be really enjoying yourself. Okay. Let's get some oracle cards. This is Gabrielle Bernstein's Miracles Now. Or is it Rochelle Sharman? Gabrielle Bernstein. I don't know. It's called Miracles Now. It's been so long I forgot. So let's get a card for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020. Can we get some clarification here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020? Okay, I'm going to stop. Okay, I'll take that. I measure my success by how much fun I'm having. And sometimes no is the most loving response. Okay, so I'm going to leave that up to you to resonate with as you will. Let me get some oracle cards here from the Wild Kuan Yin Pocketbook Edition. I'm going to flip it this way so I can't see the pictures. Can we get some oracle cards here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020, please? For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020, please. And I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop when I like to feel the end of the shuffle. Okay. Blessings bestowed. There is no end to the Divine Mother's ingenuity and grace. No obstacle can obstruct her generosity and protection. So get used to the feeling of the joy of knowing something truly precious is going to unfold in your life. Nurture that feeling like you would the readiness for spring in your heart when winter is upon you. You know it is coming and you anticipate it with such pleasure. Okay? I'm going to leave that next to the Sun card. And on the bottom, there's now is the time. Now is the time to be open to what will be. Embrace your destiny, beloved. It is calling you forward even whilst it is hurtling towards you. Your time is now, which sounds like what's going on, doesn't it? Something is happening very quickly for you. And it looks like you're a little bit closed off right now. So it's saying here, embrace your destiny, and it's time to be open. All right, now I'm going to use Denise Lynn's Gateway Oracle cards. Let's get a card for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020, please. Nope. Okay, there we go. I like that. Opening to love. Again, my heart is open. Okay, so opening up. And the bottom, starting fresh. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. So I'm going to put that here. I'm going to put this here. I'll read you those because I unpacked my books now. Where is it? Here we go. Gateway Oracle cards. And it says, opening to love. Love is on its way. The more you open to love, the more its sweet nectar can surge through your soul. From the love of others to the love of self to love from the Creator, love flows to and through you. You are indeed a sacred vessel for love to flow through. The universe wants you to know there is nothing you need to do to deserve love. It is already waiting for you. It's like the sun. They're for everyone. It's simply a matter of stepping out to bask in that warm and glowing light. Who you are is enough. Remember, we got the Five of Wands, lack of confidence, okay? This is true. In matters of romance, love is flowing, wounds are healing, and hearts are opening. If only you would see yourself as those in spirit see you, you would know how very loved you truly are. Questions to ask yourself. What is my true pathway to love? How can I open myself to love even more? What is blocking me from welcoming love? That was so sweet, Aries. You guys are so lucky. That was so sweet. All right, starting fresh. Let's read the other one. Okay. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. Card meaning, a new cycle is blossoming. That's the Wheel of Fortune. All that is not needed from the past is dropping away as you release the old and embrace the new. The universe wants you to know all life travels in cycles. On our beautiful planet, plants die in the winter so that new life can emerge in the spring. It's the spiral dance of death and rebirth. This represents a time in your life to start fresh. Do not linger with old situations, relationships, or places that no longer serve your higher good. Let go and sail into unfamiliar waters. Stretch into new directions, even if you feel uncertain. Wonderful opportunities await you. Questions to ask yourself. If my life truly started fresh, would I make the same decisions? Am I ready to let go and begin anew? What is blocking me from doing so? Okay, final card for the day. We're going to get some spiritual guidance because this is the monthly read. Actually, no, I forgot. You know what? My bad. I forgot the Romance Angels. This is very much a love read. So this is by Doreen Virtue. Let's get a card for Aries. Can we get some clarification here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020, please? For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May. Woo, there we go. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Yeah, someone from your, I would say this is someone from your youth, someone from your childhood, younger days, the golden days, someone who brings warm, fuzzy memories, okay? This could be the one. I'll read it to you, though. So I'm going to put this here. And on the bottom, you know I like to check. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. See? Friends, right? Friends, someone from your past. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so let me read these to you real quick. This could be the one. It says, this card signals that you've already met the person you romantically seek. Perhaps you're already in a relationship with him or her. The romance angel sent you this card because it seems you're not recognizing or enjoying the full potential of this person and relationship. Sometimes you may overlook someone who's meant for you because you have a different idea of what your partner should look or act like. Take a moment to consider who this might be. The first person to come to mind is probably the one. Next, invite the romance angels into your dreams as you're going to bed. Ask them to give you very clear information about your romantic partner, either in your present relationship or a future one. During sleep, you're more open to angelic guidance. When you awaken, you may not remember your dreams, but you will have a clearer sense of romance and partnership. Take any action you feel called to based on your inner guidance, even if it seems unrelated to your love life. Trust that the angels are leading you toward the one you desire. So then you have let your friends help you. The romance angels are helping you via other people to the degree that you'll allow this assistance to occur. This card indicates that you need to be more willing to ask for guidance, especially within the context of your love life. For instance, discuss your feelings, hopes, and dreams. Then allow others to help you. Perhaps they'll offer support, give advice, or even know of a potential partner among their acquaintances. This card is a signal that you'd benefit from spending quality time with your friends. If you're currently in a relationship, you'll get renewed enthusiasm by having regular outings with good friends. If you're single, then spending time with these special people will get you out of the house and bring in fresh energy. Your friends may also introduce you to a wonderful romantic partner. All right. So from these two cards, you can't go out right now. Nobody can, not really, no socializing. But it says someone from your past, especially with the Six of Cups. A lot of daydreaming is the challenge here, no action. So because we've got these cards of Hermit and the Four of Pentacles being closed off, very much, antisocial here. It's saying be social, have fun, and this is someone that you already know, okay? Let us get the final oracle card here. This is Megan Waterson's The Divine Feminine Oracle. Can we please get some spiritual guidance, please, for... Oop, look. Snap, that was so quick. Hestia, the goddess of sanctuary. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. Hestia is the Greek goddess. When the Olympic flame is lit, she was always the one who's worshipped first. She represents the home and hearth and all that is to do with like Vesta in Latin. Okay, in Roman mythology, she's the same thing as Vesta, Hestia and Vesta. This is all about home, that mother energy, that domestic kind of loving kind of comfort of all the comforts of home. Okay, so let that resonate with you as it will, but I will read you the book, Meaning for Hestia. And that popped out so fast. Thank you, Goddess Hestia. I love it. I love this one. I love this goddess. All right, so I'm going to put her here. And now check on the bottom. Amaterasu, the goddess of light. We are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. So this goddess is a Japanese Shinto Buddhist goddess, I believe. And the story was that very beautiful, very special, but she just had a really tough time with her sibling, her brother, who, basically terrorized her and traumatized her so badly that, and these are divine beings, that she went into hiding in a cave. And then what happened is they missed her light, the beings that they were around. And so they brought a mirror, and there's that sacred mirror, and they were all playing and having fun, which is funny because that's like having fun over here. They were all singing and dancing outside of the cave. Oh my God, I just realized the cave, the hermit, Four of Pentacles. This is all about someone who's been hiding out, okay, because you got burnt, you got hurt, could have been by someone who's very close to you, could be a family member. And so this person, Amaterasu, this Buddhist deity, she goes into hiding. And because she hears all the fun and frivolity outside and everybody laughing and singing and dancing, she gets curious and she peeks outside the cave. And then somebody shows her a mirror. And then she sees the most beautiful face reflected back, which is her own face, which she forgot about. And then it draws her out of the cave. Isn't that a beautiful story? Okay, so that's very much here, Aries. It's saying you forgot to have fun. We hear that with a lot of people, actually. Taurus's reading was pretty much the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to read Hestia to you. I'll read both because I'm sure some of you want to. You can skip ahead if you don't want to. All right, Hestia, the goddess of sanctuary. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. Who she is. Hestia represents the warmth, protection, and sanctuary we feel when we know we are home. Hestia is an ancient Greek goddess of the hearth. Her name translates as fireplace or altar. She is the firstborn daughter of Cronus and Rhea. Her brother Zeus assigned Hestia the sacred position of tending to the Olympian hearth. She is known for her calm, abiding presence and her tremendous kindness. In ancient Greek culture, Hestia is the divine personification of the sacred fire that sits at the center of someone's home as well as in the center of every town and village. She would receive the first and last sacrifices of each day. With the establishment of a new village, the flame from Hestia's public hearth in the mother city would be carried to the new home. Hestia is the fire that grounds us, the hearth we can gather around to stop our wandering. Hestia is an emblem of the warmth, safety, and the nourishment of being in community. She represents that tangible and yet unseen connection between all our loved ones, and she is the calm, abiding presence that can only be found within. When your soul selects her card, Hestia created the concept of sanctuary. It is considered a sacred obligation to shelter and protect those in need. Very Aries. She wants us to seek those situations that allow us to feel a sense of being home, or she wants us to create that form of sanctuary for someone else. Of all the wild and crazy adventurous Greek gods and goddesses, Hestia is the most drama-free. She's the one who can be counted on, the one who fosters community and provides the stability of food and warmth and shelter when all else is coming undone. She's your grandmother goddess. She's the energy that whispers for you to just get cozy. Hestia wants you to be 1,000 leagues easier on yourself. Put a blanket over your body, curl up with hot tea, sit before the fire of all that you've accomplished, and give your mind a break from all that you ask of yourself. Hestia wants you to let kindness pervade your thoughts. She wants you to light a small fire in the center of yourself and feel safe in calling your body home. She wants you to be able to seek sanctuary within. She wants you to come home to yourself and to give yourself the love that you effortlessly offer others. Hestia is the call to become the calm harbor for your beautiful soul to thrive. Soul voice meditation is, am I a safe place to be? Intention, no matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. Okay, finally, I am going to read Amaterasu just because I think you guys want to know, some of you. These do go on a bit, right? But I love it, so I think some of you think like me here. Okay, Amaterasu, the goddess of light. We are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. Who she is. Amaterasu embodies the levity that brings us out of the darkness and shows us the beauty of our own light. Amaterasu is the most powerful deity in the Shinto religion. She's the solar goddess of Japanese mythology. Her name means shining in heaven. The oldest legends of Amaterasu date back to the 8th century and come from the Kojiki or the Japanese record of ancient matters. In Shinto, kami are spirits or deities. And the most well-known story of the kami in Shinto is when Amaterasu got in a fight with her brother, Susanoo, god of the storms and of the sea. His violence made Amaterasu so upset and angry she retreated into a cave, leaving the world in darkness. The kami of merriment placed a mirror outside of her cave and laughed so much. Amaterasu became curious. She peeked outside the cave and saw a beautiful goddess, a stunning vision of the dawn. She was in awe of it, not realizing it was her own reflection. Surrounded by laughter, Amaterasu's anger and depression lifted, and she agreed to leave the cave, bringing her light with her back into the world. When your soul selects her card, the cave is so crucial. Drawing inward, hiding our light to restore ourselves and to heal from something or someone that felt too intense or aggressive. When we hide our light, though, we aren't the only ones left in the dark. We take our light from the ones who love us as well. The beauty of Amaterasu is that she emerges from the cave out of curiosity, attracted to someone else's joy. That's when she meets with the dawn of her own reflection. She doesn't truly see herself in the beauty of her light until she's drawn out of herself. Amaterasu sees her own light once she becomes curious about seeing the light that's around her in the levity and laughter of the other deities. This is the answer. If we've been too long in retreat, if we've been hiding our light, not out of self-love and a soulful need for restoration, but out of a reaction to someone else's pain, then we draw ourselves out by focusing on the joy of others. Seeing their light allows us to see our own. And sometimes even the solar goddess needs to be inspired or reminded of why she shines so brightly, not just for the sake of her own reflection, but also for all those beloved beings that need her rays of light to remember their own. Sometimes we need the sight of the faces we brighten in order to remember why we are so devoted to finding our way back into the light. Soul voice meditation. Imagine someone in this moment you want most to see laugh and fill with light. Intention. We are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. All right, Aries, that's a beautiful reading. This is just saying you've been in hiding for a long time and it's time to come out and have some fun and play. And I know you can't go out right now. We're all in self-isolation, but something's going on. There is a reversal of fortune with a wheel of fortune going from stuck to a reversal here. The challenge is overcoming your mental here, okay, activity, overthinking things, daydreaming, all that type of stuff, and to have some action. You've been in a very spiritual space. You can see that you've been very cut off though. So it's saying have fun and it's saying open up. Now is the time. Chariot, around you, this energy, it's happening fast, it's happening quick. And based on these two goddesses and the drop that we saw earlier, if you recall, we got the Five of Wands first and then we got another pile. So the situation really was about the Five of Wands. I said lack of confidence, fighting with others around you, conflict, right? Maybe competing in love. All these types of different things come up with a Five of Wands. Traditionally in the tarot, you'll see 5 people. They're all the same person fighting with each other. And in other decks, you'll see 5 different people fighting with each other. And with the 10 of Wands, it's saying one more push. Just hang in there. Do not give up. And something is coming in. And then you can really enjoy and relax. Starting fresh and opening up. All right, that's it, Aries. Talk to you guys soon. I'll have weeklies out in the next week. Love you all. Thanks for sticking around. Bye for now.